That was
Okay,
weird.
what's
DJ Iggy
All right.
called it. Iggy called
Right
it.
on.
Next, we got one from Paul Sample. Paul Sample, did he win the Community Warfare League this morning?
He did, yeah.
He did. So he is 1-0 in Community Warfare League along with Lethal. So 2 1-0s going right back to back. I've worked with KAS Solo, Lincoln Park, Michigan. KAS Solo, I've done tons of tracks with him. Wicked dude. We made an EP about war. It was insane. Fantastic artist, fantastic lyricist.
Angry Mike, okay.
And Angry Mike, we heard this afternoon on Community Warfare League. We heard 2 Angry Mike tracks this morning. This is my first day of my life where I have listened to 3 different Angry Mike tracks in one day. That is awesome. Let's get into it. My good friend, KAS Solo. Everyone's going to love this guy.
Let's do it. Do it.
We don't hear it.
Oh, my
Drum roll,
bad.
please.
Yeah, it was best.
Ahead of other
There we
competitors,
go.
my head blends with the on another level, ahead of other competitors. My head blends with the treble and settles with the regulars. It's effortless the way I freak the mic and drop the negatives. The predicate is delicate, lost in street rebellion. So tell your friend to tell friends. KAS Solo is housing on the road to drop the pros. His wretched soul needs second helpings. Angry Mike can help him express what he's been telling all these so-called dogs yelling about to start yelping. I'ma yank the choke chain. The cocaine isn't helping all these fucking no names. Need to go away and tell them I ain't playing no games. My old name is selfish, time to bring the propane. Make it glow until it's melted. I'ma show it now to tell a speedboat with a propeller. Demon ghost with acapella. Who you need most, fella? Underground dweller beneath most cellars. My elevated senses allows no one better.
I just did 8 balls, about to get what they waiting for. Been sleeping too
I just
long,
did
it's your fucking
8
wake up call. See, I love the game, but these fakes rape the whore. Now they banging down my door, explaining Megan's law. I'm sick of naming names, fucking man, I hate them all. It should've stayed the same, cause they're interchangeable. Give me space before I break a jaw, claim a war. It could get uglier than Suits Craig Sager wore. I feel constrained, knowing that this chain and ball about to make a great escape. Fucking get away from y'all. I'm getting big while remaining in a place that's small. Just like double D's inside of a training brawl. My domain is underground, I'll never stray too far. Below your grave of bars, deeper than the bass guitar. Be afraid, the phrases when it rains it pours. I got them shaking like withdrawal from the greatest.
Thanks, Clarissa.
Raw, I blaze that law. Get higher than the unemployment rate. Come on.
It'll take about 30 seconds for me to choose a weapon. About 5 to pick off the target depending on the wind's direction. Accepted but not respected, they're under pressure. Just give them a couple seconds, they'll come around like the infinity emblem. Consider me trembling, better yet convince me to spit venom and I'll end them in an instant with sentences. Apprenticeship, I finish it, don't mention my business, kid. But in a sense of infinite, I don't intend on quitting this. I taste the cinnamon, these sweet cats are cinnamon. I need some meat when I eat, my teeth strings like venoms did. Dripping saliva, my words are fire, get it bit. So when you burn and try to utilize the eyes instead of bliss. Happiness is blind, but only if you're in the mix. Most of these cats hiding by the time in the sinking ship. I think it's spit, fuck trying to rhyme and meaning, kid. The scene is split and I'm on the side that's needing this.
Let's go, yo, KAS Solo, Angry Mike, oh no, yo, this game's woeful, so it's time to recognize that this record rectifies. Stare into the reddish eyes, realize I can mesmerize. Every day that ends in wide rise, and I'm getting high. Never mind if you don't get it, my supply identifies. Don't condemn the scribe, my pen should be penalized. Contrive the genocide, every instrumental died. I can't be tested by the rest and they would testify. Unless they try to resurrect the guy from Bedford-Stuy. One rapper says he's fly, tie him to their web of lies. Fire all the pesticide, electrify who's left alive. You made your bed now lie, never should've let it ride. Drink too
Angry
many
Mike's got
headlines
bars.
and it got breathalyzed. I'm making sexy time with Clement, I'm a Gemini. On my test he's giving mine till both of them are dry. Impressive rhymes that exemplify excessive pride. This is several lines of meth combined with wet that petrified.
This is 2009, this drop. This is right when I was working with KAS Solo. It's weird that I don't know Angry Mike that well.
Resurrect the guy from Bedford-Stuy.
So, I mean, KAS Solo's got one of my favorite historic flows that I've developed my rapping and my flow out of KAS Solo bars. Like, he taught me a lot. We've done probably 12, 15 tracks together. Like, we've done so many tracks together. And I got some. Just like fucking here, let me just play a quick KAS Solo verse right now. Listen to this.
There is an indefinable.
I'm not sure if I'm
power
first or second.
that pervades everything.
If I'm first, we're turning it off.
See it.
But KAS Solo's got one of those. KAS Solo's got one of those flows. This is me first. Anyway, we'll stop that. But he's got one of those. He's got one of those flows that sticks with you, like it's so smooth and so effortless. And like we were talking about earlier with Superstition in Illogic, it is like grown man bars. He's not trying to show ego. His ego is not a part of his writing. Creativity and metaphorical abundance is what he's about. And I appreciate that because he's a mature writer. You know what, man? You can tell a lot about an MC by the maturity of their bars. If they're talking about bling this and drugs this and all this bullshit, they haven't even grown up. They probably don't even take care of their kid. Their kid probably isn't even in their life. Like there's something that happens to you. We're all parents. There's something that happens to you when you become a parent, and your ability to transcend everything that you found negative about yourself. It's like, fuck, that shit doesn't matter anymore. All my problems don't mean shit. All that matters is what everything that I can do to help this kid have a good life. And these guys have that. Angry Mike is a savage. So KAS Solo, one of my most beloved traditional of my hip hop love, one of the most traditional flows that I love, and Angry Mike, one of the newest flows that I'm really into. So it was a cool kind of duality that I got to experience there. Someone that I'm really starting to get into, and someone that I've always been into. So I'm going to give that a 9.8. Not song of the night, but damn close. Ignacio, what are you saying?
Yeah, this shit was hard. That beat, even though it was one of those loop beats that I know Chuck sometimes is like, what you doing the beat? You're doing the loop thing, you know? But it was dope, though. It was dope. And I think what kept me engaged is each MC had a specific type of cadence that made the beat a little bit interesting. And they didn't exactly sound the same rapping through the verses through the track. So each time they came in, it was a little bit different. And I appreciated that.
That's how they broke it up a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciated that. I'm gonna and you know what? And they both can spit. Damn, Angry Mike, yeah, definitely on the radar. Yeah, definitely on the radar. I want to give that a 9.25. I just really liked it. I really liked it.
Lady Poetic, what are you saying?
Yeah, great pick. KAS Solo was nice with it. You know, I mean, dope dude from back in the Spit Boss days, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm at him.
Yeah, solid dude. Yeah, this was nice. They had a really nice dynamic. This is something I would have liked to see live, you know, just them going back and forth like this. Just, yeah, really two dope MCs right here. The beat was pretty simple, but it didn't need to be anything special because I was more focused on the bars anyways, which were on point. So this one, I'm going to give it a solid 9. That's great.
Solid 9. Chuck, what you saying? Let's hear him bash the beat loop.
Windows 4 special.
So there's that. I would not say that. But yeah, that beat did kill it for me. Yeah, that was tough. The two of them though, like they did have a nice dynamic, and they had some nice delivery. I will disagree that that what they did made the beat better. I think the whole track would have been better served by a more substantive beat on the back. But that being said, so both of them actually were very reminded me a lot of I don't know if you remember Input at all. He was he was fairly unknown MC from kind of around that same era, though. There was a whole bunch of guys that did kind of a few albums, didn't really go too far with it, but very similar kind of delivery and substance and flow and style. I liked it, but the beat killed it quite a bit for me, though. So that kind of puts it at an 8.
An 8, and just
enough
for
where it
thought.
would make me want to not listen to it again.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I would listen to it, but I would still be like, Urgh.
Little food for thought. Back in 2009, it was fucking hard to find beats. It was not an easy task. I was jacking and stealing beats
man,
from every producer I could.
I get it. No.
That had 12 votes. That's a pretty good spread of that making it onto the playlist. So that is going on there. The next one we got now is
I
from
still give it an
Forces
8, not even the
Unknown.
respectable 7. So
That's pretty good. Eight's a good score. Eight's like a 14